Hey everyone, it's Alisha. Welcome back to my channel. And if I'm being a little quiet, it's because the husband's still sleeping. It's bright and early here. It's a little bit after 7 a.m. And I'm coming on to say Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm also coming on because, as promised, I want to show you the things that I've packaged up for Alisha and Craftymichelle. Yes, we got back Dina's boot. Pretty amazing. However, in case things go missing in the mail, which I don't think they will, but just in case, or in case they want to go through the inventory and make sure they got everything and nobody took one thing out, I'm making sure to show them. All right, so as you know, Craftymichelle in the UK and Alisha Lovelettergeneration is in a very similar position to the one I was in when I was here, trying to make for Halloween and do the swap with Miss Kathy and work on the collab, and I didn't have any Halloween supplies. Well, I didn't think it'd be that hard to get any. Oh, folks, it was difficult. First of all, people like Frank Garcia didn't have Halloween in yet, so I couldn't place an order. I tried placing it with Amazon, and they wanted like $40 to send me one ephemera pack. So and they don't sell any here. They just don't sell any. So they don't celebrate it, and they don't sell any. So thankfully, Miss Jellybean, Miss Dina, This Mama Loves Disney, Miss Carrie Martin, and then Orlando Tesson sent me wonderful making products, and so did Anne Crafty Kimchi. So I just felt really, really blessed. And that was just Halloween stuff. Monty the Polka Dot Pinecone, Kathy Catzel Create, Donna Dreams Times 3 sent me regular paper, so I had an ability to make more stuff. So I've just been showered with love and product, and I just decided that I had to do something to help Alisha and Craftymichelle. So here's what I did, folks. They each get one of these little kits. Let me show you the other one. Sorry, I was all organized and outside, and then a stingy thing chased me inside. I'm not kidding. Okay, I really tried to blast it out, but it totally chased me. All right, so these are the two packages, as you can see, and they're pretty amazing and they're pretty dimensional. Okay, so this is how this works. In here, you have a couple of things. You have, first of all, you have these amazing circular cut-aparts that you can cut apart and use in rosettes. You can use them in bottle caps. You can use them to make award medallions. You can use them for so many things. And then behind that, you have, see this little moth that's very much reminds me of a Maggie Holmes butterfly that I fussy cut out? Okay, well I put a sheet of those in there for both of them. And then there's some sentiments behind that. Not too many sentiments. I have almost none, folks. These I cut out of a paper pad for you. So I have almost none, so you have almost none. But I did the best that I could. And then behind that is some regular paper. And then to keep it all from bending, because I don't want this to be bent on a root. And I'll put please do not bend non-machinable on the outside, but they still might bend it. I put a piece of that chipboard in the back. So not only will that protect your paper, but then you have it to use. Remember what I said about the hair flaking if your scissors aren't super sharp. If your scissors are super sharp, it's fine. But if I have a second pair I use for large cutting, and even after sharpening, it causes this to shed. So just remember that. Okay, so that's their paper pad, cut aparts, sentiments, blah, blah. Okay, so they each get one of those. I'm putting the other one away because I'm making it all organized. All right, then they each get one of these. So I'm holding up the other one, and I didn't wrap up the second part of Alisha so I can show it to you. Okay, so this is Craftymichele's, and it matches the card I made her. It says Spider Venom. And this is the back. I used the last of my washi from Maggie Holmes, guys, today. That's it. Both rolls are done. I used one for Crafty Kimchi, and this one for this, and that's it. It's finished. So this is Alisha's, and I can take it apart because I didn't put this in the plastic so I could show you. So in this vellum envelope are two types of tulle. One kind of rough, coarse one that I hauled here. It's really strong. It's like netting. It's fantastic for making shakers. It's good for distressing. And then that really delicate, pretty, glimmery one like I used here. Okay, so I only have a little bit of that left, so you only got a little bit. But I did put this in a vellum envelope for two reasons. One, I think it's very Halloween-y because it's very ghost-like and you can see the black throughout it. But also because Alisha just hauled 3 envelopes from LA vellum envelopes, but they were policy style, and they had nice string, but still, folks, they were $3 for 3. I know because I liked them, so I looked them up and I was like, $1 an envelope? No way. I got these at the Michael sale for like $1.25, and I got 10 in the pack. So I had a couple left, and I was like, I'm sending it to them. Because definitely you guys can use this. You can cut it up. You can use it for all sorts of things. So that's in there. And in this one, which has just got a little decoration on the front, inside is like a hoplop of ephemera. So it's ephemera people sent me. It's ephemera that I fussy cut out. It's ephemera that I cut out of paper pads. It's like a mix of ephemera and a mix of stickers, some select stickers that people sent me that match the ephemera that I put in there. And then there's also a couple of other things in here. So one of them is that I have with me the Autumn Sunset Prima journaling cards. Now, it's not that unlike this particular, I love this one. Look at this one. It's a really beautiful collection, guys. And it's fall and Halloween-esque. But it's Prima style, so really good for shabby. And it reminds me a lot of Heritage. And I know that Alisha Lovelettergeneration happens to have Heritage. So I thought if I sent her like 3 or 4 of these, then she can do something with them. And I know that Craftymichelle will probably like these because it's very Halloween without being Halloween. And she told me that her first collab project was totally innovative, meaning she didn't use like Halloween projects. So I thought you might like this, guy. So I put in some of these as well. And I also put in, for Craftymichelle, I got, before everyone sent me everything, I got these vintage, kind of shabby-esque / vintage, Halloween-esque stickers. I mean, you can see, you have to look really carefully to see that's Halloween. She's looking in a pumpkin mirror from Ali for like $1. And they took forever. Do you want to know that these arrived after everyone sent the ephemera? And I ordered these before I left. I actually thought they were lost in the mail, but they weren't. It just took 3 months or 4 months to get here. So I cut up some of these and I put those also in that envelope. So that's what's in this envelope. So that's that kit. So far you've got cut aparts, you've got paper, you've got a little bit of sentiment, you've got some of those beautiful moths, right? The fussy cut out moths. And I know that both Alisha and Michelle can fussy cut. So they'll be fine with those moths. Okay, and then you've got in there ephemera, stickers and ephemera. Okay, next. I hauled you guys some of these, which I think are really terrific. So they're all on a white. It's on a white, and I'm sending you some of Susan's stuff. I actually didn't realize this, but I got this twice, which is why I was able to gift it to you guys. I didn't know that. Okay, so you see that they're on a white paper clip clothespin, on a white clothespin, but this is a nice size, and it's blacked already, chalkboarded, so all you have to do is decorate. So I hauled these for each of you, and I made for you guys some bag toppers. Now, you're going to notice something. They're super simple, folks, right? This was using the doodle bug that Miss Ann Crafty Kimchi sent me. So I decided I was going to be super, super judicious and not overly decorate. And I was also going to be careful how I decorated. Meaning, just to give you an example, instead of using glue gun or double-sided tape or any of that jazz, what I used was, I left it outside, I wanted to show you, were glue dots. Not these, but glue dots that come on a roll. And the reason is that maybe 4 months ago, I heard Tamika say that one of the best ways to lay down projects like a bag topper or ephemera you create is to put a little bit of the hot glue gun on the back of it and just lightly attach it, and preferably to acetate if you have. Well, folks, you know I'm a messy gluer, so I tried Tamika's way. Didn't work very well for me because I'm messy, and I think I was worried that when the person pulled it off, it would ruin the project. But I did haul those glue dots. And folks, that's what I used because it's amazing. So I did that down here. I don't always remember that I forgot that I had them on this trip, except while I was searching for stuff for Alisha and Craftymichelle, I found the glue dots. I wish I'd used them for Anne's, but I'll definitely use them for Kathy's project and for the rest of Sabrina's. Too bad I've already packaged up a lot of that. Okay, so here's what I did, folks. I just cut out, obviously, the paper that Anne bought me, and then I don't have a bag topper die here that's big. In fact, I don't have a big bag topper die. I only have a little one. So I just cut it straight across. Then I bought kids scalloping scissors. You know, those old school like 90s scissors for paper crafting? Yep. And I hand did the scalloped edge on this one. And I left this one straight. And then I did the scalloped edge on this one. Look at me using kids scissors to make a scallop. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Actually turned out nice. Okay, and then all I did was I laid down a strip of contrasting paper, as you can see, to give it some dimension, and then I laid on top one piece of ephemera, because this is Craftymichelle and Alisha. Alisha would have wanted to load it up, but nope. I picked one piece and I attached it with a glue dot. That way, guys, if Michelle or Alisha want to take it off and use it for something else, they can. Or if they want it as is, all they have to do then is put some permanent glue down. So I did two decorated, one with a vehicle, one with a house and a candy, and I left one plain because in this package they have some doodlebug ephemera and they can decorate the third one themselves. So so I did this one for Craftymichelle, and the pink one is for Miss Alisha. And you can tell the difference in the styles too, right? Because, like, for instance, Alisha Lovelettergeneration does not love a lot of red. So I chose the pink ephemera for her. I chose the paper that has less red. I used the blues. I tried to really honor. She likes autumn colors, but I thought this was more Maggie Holmes-esque. And actually, I think Doodlebug's Halloween ephemera is amazing. No wonder you hauled it in. I think it's amazing, actually. I think I will be buying this in the future. I think it's so cute. But for Craftymichelle, I did put in some more orange, and I picked like stuff that was more traditional Halloween colors, but I did give her one that was kind of cutesy because I thought, well, you know, sometimes she does projects with these colors also. So I thought, okay, so those are their bag toppers. And in this one, to Craftymichelle, I did put another piece of that chipboard. I did not in this one for Miss Alisha, not because I don't want to. I'd be happy to because it's flimsy without it. I much prefer this. But weight to Australia matters. And so I had to make choices. And I'd rather send her something else than put the board in. So Michelle got the board and Alisha did not. Sorry. I'm sorry, Alisha. All right, so those are their bag toppers that I made for them. And I had another item to show you. Oh, the bats. Okay, folks, the bats. So remember I told you that I fussy cut out the bats. So in each packet, there's 3 bats that I fussy cut. I'm sorry I couldn't do more. I just don't have enough product. I didn't buy enough of that glittery foam, and I apologize. I would have done more for you. But at least you got 3, and that will get you started. That'll get you started. And it also will give you an idea of what you can do locally. Like, you know, maybe you can go pick up foam and then keep one of these and trace it. And here you have 2 different styles of bat. The wide wingspan one I showed you earlier and the cute shorter one. Because I realized that Dina sent me a cute one. And so I used that as the outline. So you've got 2 styles. And really what you could do is just keep one of them as a model and go get some glittery foam. That'll work. Or use it as a model and do it on paper. So it gives you some options. So folks, that's what I've got prepared for Craftymichelle and for Alisha Lovelettergeneration. And I'm going to get that out to the mail to them, and hopefully that'll help with their making, because both Alisha is doing a swap and Craftymichelle is doing our collab. So that's a whole lot to do without product. So hopefully this will actually help them make. I don't know how long it's going to take to get to Alisha. It takes a long time to get mail to Australia. So the faster I get this in the mail, the better. And I'm going to see if I can send it express, because I think otherwise it'll take too long and she won't have materials to make with. So keep your fingers crossed that there's an express and that we can work it out and it's not crazy, crazy, crazy expensive. And yeah, because usually mail gets to the UK within a week, 9-10 days. So that's pretty good. But I don't want Alisha waiting like a month. So folks, that's what I have packaged up for. Really is super cute. I love this doodlebug. Thank you so much, Anne, because it's really cute. Look how cute it is, guys. I've never seen it before. But it's so adorable, and it does remind me of Maggie Holmes. I totally get why you hauled it. I totally get it. So thank you so much for letting me share the goodies. Thank you, first of all, for sending those goodies. Number 2, thank you for letting me share them so that other people can make. It really does matter. It does so much, and we really appreciate it. It's not that I don't value them. I had so much fun, like, playing around with this, and I could see myself buying this collection and actually making like a whole themed flip book out of this because it's so cute. So you actually did inspire me, even though I'm giving some of it away, a lot of it away. And then that's it, folks. So that is my Halloween RAK to Miss Alisha and Miss Craftymichelle. Alisha does have another package going out as well. That one will not be expressed just because it can take longer to get there. And maybe some point this weekend I will upload that video too, but I have a lot of other videos to do, so I can't promise that. There's a lot of repackaging and videoing to make just to make sure that special items get there. All right, folks, that's it. I'm off to the beach. Well, first I got to clean up. You should see the mess I made. Wow. I worked really hard last night to get some stuff done, and I did not finish everything I wanted to, but I did make some headway. But I left a crazy mess, and I need to go clean it up. My husband's going to be up shortly, and he's going to want to go to the beach, and I got to deal with this first. So I hope whatever you're doing today, it gives you so much happiness. I hope that you're busy at work on fun Halloween projects, and yeah, I just hope that, you're inspired and creating and doing all these sorts of fun things, because I know that those of us on here, it makes us happy. So even if you can't do it all day, maybe you can't even do it for more than an hour, maybe you can only do it for 15 minutes. At least for those 15 minutes, you're making something and you're happy. All right, folks, have a wonderful Friday. I will be on later tonight to watch your videos. I'm going to have some comment catching up to do, that's for sure. And that'll be tomorrow because I'm probably going to get back too late tonight to comment, but I will be watching. And thanks so much. Thanks for coming on this journey. Thanks for checking out the RAK to Michelle and to Alisha. Really, it's just like inspiration package. Happy making, Michelle and Alisha. And thanks again to everyone who sent me Halloween goodies, because I compiled a bunch to be able to send. Thank you. Without you, there would not be the collab for me or my participation in the collab. And now you're helping Craftymichelle and Alisha too. Thank you, everybody, so very much. All right, folks. See you later. Bye for now.